Growing up without cable. Can we turn the light on for this video, please?
Yes.
Can we not have like a whole day of darkness? Thank you. Hello. How the hell are y'all doing?
Now people can see my glow.
Whew. Whew. Man, some line. You see that lying ass nigga that came in your comment section and said I didn't look good? Lying ass niggas.
No, I
Why
did
y'all
not
come
actually.
through? Y'all come through lying. Somebody screenshotted it to me and said liar, and I was like, yeah, he is a liar.
I like your
Yeah,
face.
thank you.
I love your face.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Kiss me.
Damn right.
Kiss me.
Yeah. Yeah, doing that. Yeah, all of that. Okay, enough of that. Okay, no more of that. Okay, too much of that. Too much of that. Is my face a lamp? And are you a moth?
Look.
Mother! Fuck! It looks like a bruise. You saw it here, folks. She's oh no! Skin it, stop! Oh God, my glasses! Skin in! Oh Lord Jesus!
Don't ever make me watch dank memes again.
They said domestic abuse wasn't funny. Growing up without cable.
Give me a napkin.
From The Odd Ones Out. I don't think you've seen The Odd Ones Out videos. He's coming out with a card game that I pre-ordered for us to play.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
It's not.
And so,
It's
you know what? That's not bad. Came off like mostly. Yeah, that's not bad. So, did you watch a lot of TV growing up?
I watched the Food Channel and the History Channel.
Food Channel, History Channel. I watched.
And Disney Channel.
I didn't really watch too much of the Disney Channel, but I watched a ton of Cartoon Network.
I hated Cartoon Network. I hated it. Except for Total Drama Island.
Total Drama Island went
Such a good
hard.
show.
I would watch the Saturday morning cartoons. You know, Yu-Gi-Oh! You gotta get caught up on that shit. Pokemon every season. You gotta watch that shit. Dragon Ball
Jackie
Z.
Chan Adventures.
Oh, one more thing. I still think about that shit. I play that shit all the time. I love that. Just that one clip. I just want to hear
one more
all the things that he says. All the one things. You know what I mean? I love it.
It's great.
Imagine if Netflix, YouTube, and Hulu never existed. What would you be watching right now? Would you be watching this? I don't think so. You'd be watching this box right here.
The fat ass TV.
Television. On this device, instead of picking what you wanted to watch and when you wanted to watch it, the television would decide all that for you. And instead of watching a single 5-second skippable ad in the beginning, you'd have to watch 5 30-second long unskippable
many
ads.
Yep.
Can you think of anything more annoying? An advertisement right in the middle of your show? I don't know if my parents are being cheap or trying to discourage an unhealthy habit of watching too much TV, but growing up, my parents didn't have cable television at all in the house.
Okay.
Now, in this modern day and age of online content, some of you are living perfectly content lives without cable.
Yes.
I know I am. But
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank God.
Thank you.
Because when we moved out, we was watching Twitch streams. Couldn't afford cable. That shit was expensive.
Couldn't afford anything. We were watching the Twitch streams with the commercials.
Hell yeah.
when Cutie Pie said he'd be right back,
we waited.
We waited.
We waited for him to come right back. We would sit there and wait, drinking our water out of the 2 cups we owned.
you have to understand, in the early 2000s, online video wasn't a thing. Yeah, YouTube was created in 2005, but what did that have? This guy at a zoo? That's lame. So being an early 2000s kid, you had to get your cartoons through the TV. And if your parents didn't pay $65 a month to get cable, then you didn't get the channels with SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, or Courage the Cowardly Dog. The only thing you got was this green brother and sister called PBS Kids. And whatever these things were. PBS Kids stands for Public Broadcasting Service. Kids. That meant all the shows on PBS Kids were government or privately funded. So the shows on PBS didn't really have any commercials per se, but they did have the same sponsorship ads that would play a message before every show. If you grew up on PBS Kids, then Juicy Juice and Where a Kid Can Be a Kid is just engraved in your memory. And also, every show would thank you, the viewer, for watching, and I think that's really nice. So, everyone watching this,
go fuck yourself.
You're welcome.
Oh, I mean, thank.
Kind of glad
I thought we was on the same page.
What is it? What is it? I just heard it in the doctor's office the other day. Like, PBS is funded by something, something, something.
Yeah.
And viewers like you.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Donate to me, bitch, or else this is not gonna be here.
Cable. Because instead of spending hours of my time watching mindless television, I spent hours of my time watching television with morals.
Ah.
And math. Yep, a lot of shows on PBS were either educational or taught you how to be a good person. The shows I'm gonna mention had pretty crazy concepts, but the conflicts in each episode were very down-to-earth and slice-of-life-y, almost like the shows were made for children. Like in Clifford the Big Red Dog.
I love
it's
Clifford.
a show about this girl's dog who grew up to be the size of a freaking house for no reason, except for the fact that the girl loved the dog so much
he just
that he
kept
grew up
growing.
to be a monster. So that means if your dog is normal-sized, you don't love it enough. And it probably doesn't love you. So, yeah, Giant Red Dog is a pretty weird premise, but the episodes were about everyday things. Like this blue dog feels bad that he tore up his owner's sweater, and his friends tell him to just be honest, and he does, and everyone's happy.
He tries
or
to
the episode
bury
where this
it,
new
dude.
dog moves into town, but he's missing a leg, and then Clifford and his friends have to learn that having 3 legs still means you can accomplish a lot of things any normal human can do. I mean dog. And I rate this show a 10 out of 10. Next is Dragon Tales, the show that made dragons kid-friendly. There's he's the biggest, not so brave of heart. There's Cassie, she's so shy, but so very smart. There's Zach and Wheezy and their tales of fun.
those guys.
Cause you know 2 heads are better than 1. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. It's almost time for Dragon Tales. The show was pretty similar to Clifford. The characters would spend an episode learning everyday things like how to do a cartwheel, or they would try to make it rain so they could show their friend what a rainbow looks like. And there was also this grandpa dragon who knew Spanish for some reason.
Don't come too close, niños.
And that wasn't the weirdest thing on the show, actually. There was also a dragon character in a wheelchair, which, just like Clifford, is a good character because it teaches kids that disabled people are still people who can accomplish a lot of things. But I think it's a weird combination of 2 things. A dragon, a mythical beast known for destroying cities, in a wheelchair? If you wanted to stop a dragon from destroying your city, you just don't install wheelchair ramps anywhere. I should stop talking. I rate this
What the fuck? That was so bad. It was a good character, man. The dragons were supposed to be just like people.
Right.
And they did regular people shit. They didn't do dragon shit.
I wish with all my heart.
Yeah. That you will hold my breath while I fart.
What? To fly with dragons and impale their hearts?
There we go. Just as good.
Arthur.
We're right
Here's
here.
some fun trivia.
Arthur's
Arthur is
great.
supposed to be an aardvark.
Yes, he is.
Oh, is
Personally,
he?
I don't see
I
it.
never knew.
Arthur the aardvark.
I literally thought Arthur was a mouse.
How the fuck would that work?
That's what I thought.
Actually, it was a show about Arthur and his other furry friends
Right,
learning
because
lessons.
he didn't have the nose, so
but
how was he
Arthur
supposed to be an
tended
aardvark? 'Cause that
tackle
would be
more
terrifying.
serious subjects than the other 2 shows. Like, they have episodes where DW hears her parents get in a fight and she worries about them getting a divorce, or the episode where Arthur Falcon punches his little sister, and even having to deal with someone you know getting cancer.
What? Cancer?
The character gets treatment and lives, by the way, because it's a kid's show.
Right.
10 out of 10. Next, let's talk about my favorite show.
Wait, when did he
PBS
get Dragon
Kids.
Tales? We were so busy talking shit about the
Impaling and farting? Yeah. He didn't.
City, then you
Wait,
just
he
don't
didn't-
install wheelchair
He just-
ramps anywhere.
he just left
I should
it.
stop talking. I rate the show
Oh.
a 10 out of 10.
Oh, okay.
They're all 10 out of 10 so far.
Yeah.
Because it's a kid's show. 10 out of 10.
I didn't really
Next,
like
let's
Arthur.
talk about my
I like
favorite
Arthur. You know
what?
show on PBS.
I like the episode of Arthur where Arthur got chicken pox, so he got to stay home. So then DW was like, I'm gonna get chicken pox. So if she drew chicken pox
on herself. Yep. It was a good episode. It made me consider trying that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like trying to think, and I was like, okay, well, what color does it need to be? I overthought it way too much.
My mom then brought up to me that I'd already had chicken pox, so I can't get them again.
Oh.
Yeah, when I was like a baby. And I was like, damn
it. Useless.
Yes, kids. Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase, I don't remember this.
Beaten hacker at his game. Don't tell me
Is this the one with the kids with the big head?
This show didn't teach
No,
kids
it was
morals
this-
or how to
okay.
properly
No, that
treat the
was
disabled.
Kids Next Door.
It taught them something far more important. math. Cyber Chase is set inside a virtual computer world, and this one character named Motherboard was supposed to be the queen/protector of this world, but she sucks at her job because the villain of the show, Christopher Lloyd, infects her with a virus. So now these 3 kids have to go on adventures using math principles to thwart the bad guy's plans to save Motherboard. Mommy. Mom, come back, Mommy, no. We need to save Mommy Board. And unlike all the other shows, this show had an overarching story. The kids would always get this close to saving Motherboard, but nothing they did worked. When I was a kid, I always wondered how much longer it would be until they finally saved her. And they never did. The show's been going on for 16 years, and they're still learning new math principles trying to save Motherboard. I think they're at calculus at this point. The show is teaching you slower than an actual school. What kind of a show makes you wait 16 years for a conclusion? Cyber Chase does, and it's one of the best shows ever created. 10 out of 10.
Jesus.
One last show I want to bring up is called Caillou. All you need to know about Caillou is that I hate him. Caillou is a 4-year-old and a demon. He constantly throws a tantrum whenever he doesn't get his way. Even in his theme song, he mentions how much of a brat he is. Growing up is not so tough, except when I've had enough. And then he's crying like a child. Well, you're gonna have to grow up, Caillou. The world doesn't revolve around you. Now you might be thinking, James, this kid is 4 years old. Of course he's gonna be a brat. And I agree, but a big problem with Caillou isn't the fact that he's a brat, but it's with his spineless parents. Caillou's mom just lets him get away with everything. Whenever I misbehaved, you know what happened to me? I had to go sit in the timeout corner. You know what happens to Caillou? Nothing. Not once does Caillou ever get punished. It's always his mom just being like, Caillou, what you said wasn't very nice. Now go behave, okay? 0 out of 10 with the show with just the humans. I hate it. I just realized that all the shows I mentioned were animated, but there was a lot of non-animated shows that I still watched. Whatever, I can just say that these shows fit the theme of my channel. Or it can make a part 2, I can do whatever I want. Now, as a die-hard PBS fanboy, I think I speak for everyone when I say that what PBS was missing was a crossover episode. How hard would it have been for the Clifford people and the Dragon Tales people to coordinate an episode where the 3-legged dog finds the dragon scale, he could dig it up out of the sand because dogs like to dig, except this dog wouldn't be that good at digging, and then he would meet up with the wheelchair dragon and they could be best friends. I would have loved that. As much as I'm joking about it, as a kid, I actually really wanted a crossover episode between the shows Clifford and Clifford's Puppy Days, which is another show that follows Clifford before he was interesting, when he was tiny, so before Emily Elizabeth loved him. So there was a bunch of new characters that all knew Clifford when he was little, and the 2 shows existed in the same universe, so it wouldn't have been that unbelievable for Clifford to visit his childhood home, and then all the other characters who used to call him Small or Squirt would see him now and be like, wow! What the f*** happened to you? You see, it's funny because it's a kid's show and you wouldn't expect them to say that. I waited patiently for that crossover episode, but it never came. But at least I have fan fiction. George, he wagged his tail and smiled. Clifford, it's so good to see you. He nuzzled him as a greeting. Nice to see you too. It's been over 7 years since I last saw you. Yeah, it had, Clifford said happily. George turned his back to the hill. Here I come. There's no quotation marks, by the way. He got ready to tackle him. He punched George off and they rolled down. Then, when they got to the bottom, George pinned Clifford, who was panting. The 3 looked at the 2 of them, who seemed to be having a staring contest. So they decided to go somewhere else. Both laughed and Clifford got off of him. He sat down and waited for George to stand up. So, what are we gonna do? The red dog said while quickly getting into a playing position. Okay, that's enough. Hello.
You knew what was gonna happen.
I didn't think he was gonna keep going.
And I couldn't look away. I couldn't look away until it was too late.
I'm so upset right now.
Sexy Clifford. Clifford the sexy dog.
I refuse to believe that Caillou's parents aren't beating the shit out of him. It's all.
Goddamn. Well, that's that. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Seriously though, sometimes all a kid needs is just a good asshole.
Crocs, 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 Crocs.
Crocs, 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 Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. I'm rocking Crocs. Wearing Crocs, boy. My Crocs are gold. My pops is old. My Crocs got soul. My Crocs are bold. I go to church wearing Crocs. I'm always turned wearing Crocs. My Crocs are great. Your Crocs are lame. With my Crocs, I can cross a lake. Crocs, 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 Crocs.